people, and especially men, use, or men who are not in the understanding, they use shame to embarrass or to intimidate a girl without the knowledge of what is that. And we know it is not because of their own, it is not because they want to, but it is because they are not aware. So today, we are going to get some awareness of what that means, because in one way or another, you have experienced, you have seen, you have heard, and you know. But then maybe you have questions that have never been addressed, and so you don't know them. But I am sure we also have adult men with us, my brothers here, and they have information. And as a team, we are going to address, and we are going to answer every question that you have that pertains that menstruation phase of a girl. So, and this time I do not want the adults to put their hands up. Only the students of teenagers. So every teenager put up your hand.
Every teenager put up your hand.
Every teenager.
No man or a boy.
So if you're not a teenager, don't put your hand up. Teenagers are 13 to 19 years. 13, 19 years, put your hand up. Okay, so what do you know about menstruation? Now put your hand up, and here there is no embarrassment, no judgment, and even if I am a woman, I will not be offended by whatever you will say.
She will not be offended.
I will not be offended. Nitakuwa sawa. What do you know?
Not as much as I should.
And maybe what you know menstruation as is monthly periods. Mumesikia hiyo? You've heard about that? Mnajua nini kuhusu hiyo? Ama umesikia nini? Whether it is wrong or whether it's correct. Aya, muongee. What have you heard about monthly periods?
Who's brave?
It's like when an egg is not fertilized and it dies and it gets discharged.
Good, good. One clap for you.
What else? What happens?
Here?
Come on, brave guys.
Here, behind here.
Menstruation is regular periods.
Nice, good job. Boom.
What else?
He's got a hand back here.
Menstruation is coming out of egg in form of blood.
Yes.
Clap for him.
Nice.
Another one here.
It's the shedding of the uterus wall. Lining.
Good. Clap for him. 3 more opportunities. Here, this corner. What do you know about monthly periods? No shying off. We are speaking about this. Okay, you are thinking. I will come back. Corner, this corner. Yes, here. Good boy.
Good job.
Say something. Clap for him as well. Say something for us. Yes. What do you know?
Good job.
Unajua nini? Kuna kitu unajua kuhusu hiyo? The hygiene care of a girl. Yes, clap for him.
Good job.
Hygiene care of a girl. Yes. What? It happens every 20 days. Good 28 days. Good, clap for him.
Wow.
Very well. So, I think it is important for me to bring out a little bit of what that is, and all what you have said are all true aspects of the whole thing. So, we all know that men and women are different, and men do not experience the monthly period. And every girl, when they are 13 years until 55 years or 60 years, they experience monthly period. And the truth is that what happens is that every woman is born with ovaries. And I'm sure that you have seen that in some photo somewhere in science?
Yeah.
In social studies?
Science.
Yeah. And you have seen that shape of a woman and the ovaries. And you have been told what is in the ovaries. Ovum. So the ovum is what somebody has said the eggs. So what happens every month, the ovum is released from the ovary and it goes down some tubes called the fallopian tube. And at that time, it is ready for fertilization. What fertilizes the egg? Sperm. Okay. Sperm from where? From the male. So that tells you for the ovum to be fertilized, there has to be a semen, a sperm from a man. And we are going to see what that is, or maybe a question will come in that. But now, if that ovum is not fertilized, it has to go out. And by the time it is coming down from the ovary, the uterus of a woman is prepared to receive a fertilized egg for it to attach on the wall and form a baby. And that is where all of us came from. From an ovum, from woman's ovary, from a sperm, from a man, and it got fertilized and attached itself in your mother's womb. And you are born after 9 what? Years? Weeks? 9 months, you are born. So, you are aware that giving birth does not happen every month, does not happen every year with a woman. Because it is not possible anyway. So what happens when fertilization has not taken place, the whole of the wall of the uterus and plus that egg breaks and comes out as blood every month. So that is a good sign of health. It is a good sign of a biological process. We have no control of that. It just happens naturally. And I am sure there's something here we can say about boys and men that also happens naturally without your control. Aren't there?
Sure.
Is there something?
Uh-huh.
No. What do you think also happens to a man just naturally?
You go poop.
Wet dreams.
Yeah, wet
Somebody
dreams.
said wet dreams. And maybe if we go to the conversation, we are going to see what is that. And our fathers and uncles and adults in the room are also going to explain to us what is that.
Morning erections.
Morning erection. Do you know what is a morning erection? Have you experienced?
If you don't do that, you go to
And the
hospital.
truth is that it is a biological process. It is true and it should happen. In fact, if it doesn't happen, you
Go
should
to
see a doctor. Eh? And it is okay to speak about it. And it is okay not to be ashamed of it because it is natural. It is okay. It is good. Even when a young boy is born, as little as 1 day, as little as 2 days, they have an erection. Oh, did you know that? Did you not know that? Yes, they do. Just by the touch of the mother, an erection happens. It means it is normal, it is okay, it should happen to all men. Is that so, my brothers?
That is so.
So,
Even to some minutes after death.
Frustratingly so.
Even to some minutes after death.
even to some minutes after death.
Is that true? I wouldn't know.
But when a man dies, some minutes after death, you can still have an erection.
Only a priest would know that.
And we know it. And many people shy off from speaking these things that are true, that we have them. For me to relate with the male in my life, I need to understand who is he, what are his processes, how can I support him, how can I, in every way support that person. So for the male to be in my life, he has to know who is a woman and how does he support the woman. When I have my monthly periods, how will he support me? If I stain my dress and then I'm working with Jason, my brother, how is he supposed to support me? Jason, how would you support me?
I'd tell you and then walk behind you so you didn't feel uncomfortable.
Yes. You tell me, Jason, I am sure in the world Jason will tell me that my sister, this is happening. He will cover me. He will take me to safety and I find her, whatever it is. Yeah, and he will buy me something. Let me show you what we Maybe you only hear about these things. It is high time we talk about
See, you
it.
know how lucky you are right now? Man, you're talking about stuff that nobody talks about. Honestly.
didn't talk about this when I was a teenager.
Your sisters, your aunties, your mothers, your grandmothers at some point, your teachers, all of us have this. Have
If
you
we're
seen
lucky.
this?
Yeah, if you're
Well, I'm
lucky,
showing you only this one, but there are very many other products of the same in the market. Yes, I'm going to open, and I hope and I want you to touch it.
It's not gonna bite you. It's okay.
Yeah. What we call this?
the boys are enjoying the ball. That's And you know, you see, this already tells you the ignorant level because the way they are drinking, and Miss Levin have never even seen what.
What is this?
This is a hard.
You can open it up.
I think when I was in primary school, I didn't get to know about these things. You are so lucky that you know them now. I'll give an ordeal of what happened when I was in primary school like you. How many are in class 5?
Class 5? None. There was 6s.
6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9. I started in Kimanjo Primary School. How many people know Kimanjo Primary School? Okay, do you know Kimanjo? How many people know Kimanjo? In 2005, I was in class 5. In 2006, of course, in class 6, just like you. And I remember this ordeal that happened in my class. I was a class prefect then. I don't know that parts really existed at that time. Are they there? Maybe in town. So of course it means the same process that we are talking about today was still happening. Yet girls do not have the parts. So they will happen to a class 6 girl to a class 5. And I remember at one point the process happened, one of the girls at around lunch break. I've never really forgotten this because it was really ugly and it really eats me. To even imagine about it sometimes. So the boys, and I'm telling this the boys because you need to be very, very careful about how you treat your sisters at school. So the boys, I remember on that day, they ran away from class. All of them exited and left this girl called Cyclone alone in class crying. Cyclone the next day never came back to school.
Oh.
And really never came back forever.
Oh.
So it really means so much to know this and to take care of the girls. I see her outside there. Of course, at that time, we didn't even know. For us, we only knew it's blood that we are talking about. So it means it's such a big opportunity, a very, very important thing that we are talking about this at this moment, because you are a support system to your sister, you are a support system to your girlfriend, for those who are dating. You are a support system to any girl that you know. So imagine the lady said on my day, this was my primary school teacher, that's just that you know.
Wow. Nice.
So when I came to really learn about these things, after some point, I wrote about her. So it really hard to see her walk around the village because of course now she went out, got married and has so many kids like you all know. And I believe that we contributed as a class to her running away from school. So you have a lot of power to destroy or build the life of a girl. So you will not only buy this, but you will support them to buy it financially. You will go to the market and buy it. You know, how many people can speak Ma? I'm a master myself. How many people can speak Ma here? You see, for us, sometimes we act like some things are mysterious. There's no mystery in going to the supermarket and buying this. You can buy it and take it to your girlfriend, right together. When I was in campus, when I was dating, when I learned that my girlfriend, because she would tell me, was in her menstrual process, I will buy some things, including fruits that I knew. I didn't even have to ask. I will research and I knew this fruit and this one is important at this time, okay? So when you know she needs them, go and get them if you can get them, right together. So support them. Support your sister, support your girlfriend. Because one day, you have a wife, you have a daughter. You will have a daughter who may go through the same things that you make other girls go through. And besides, everyone here is really came through the process of an ovum. An ovum was involved there, somewhere. I mean, fertilization really happens in the fallopian tube, like you talk about. And the thing that's being fertilized is the ovum. All of you, at some point, got into that ovum. That's how crucial it is. So, please support your sisters, support your girlfriends. I know you don't have girlfriends, but
Cousins, everything.
cousins,
Even moms.
yeah, and mom, when necessary, right together. So don't live with regret like me, because today, as much as I didn't really know what you are doing, I really feel bad to imagine that girl really ran away from school from that day. Right together. So
Yes.
it's very normal, and try to support them.
Nice.
Your girlfriend.
Clap it up.